lit. Roll up to the party, roll up to the party. Roll up to the party, roll up to the party. Roll up to the party, roll up to the party. Roll up to the party, roll up to the party. Roll up to the party, roll up to the party. Roll up to the party, roll up to the party. Roll up to the party, roll up to the party. Roll up to the party, roll up to the party.
Can you guys hear me? Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Test test test. Let me know if you guys can hear me. No audio. Do 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 do. Let's go. Okay. Test test test. Hello hello hello. Okay now. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Yes, no, maybe so. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Do 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 do. Rock and roll. And roll. Okay, so you guys can hear me? All right, let me get this out of the way. Hold on. Brandon, I don't know how Brandon put this on here. Nope, that's not it. Give me a second. All right, give me a second, guys. I apologize. This is not the normal software that I use. Trying to think, how did Brandon put this on here? I don't want this on here. Brandon, let's see here. I wonder it would be under. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to get a hold of Brandon and talk to Brandon about removing the comments on the side so that I can have a bigger screen. But it's all good. How's everybody doing? What a game! What a game! You guys may hear my birds in the background a little bit. My apologies. A little laggy. That's interesting. Well, let's give it a shot. Let's see how it works. Let me know if it continues to lag, Jason. Please keep me informed if I'm lagging. Am I lagging for everyone? I normally come in with my own setup, my big screen, my computer, my studio, but I don't have a computer right now. I gave it to my wife, so I am in between buying a new computer. I'm trying to buy the Apple Studio, so please bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. But I want to talk about the game. I'm excited for what I saw. I want to say hello. I want to say hi to everyone. Everybody's in here. Comments are flying. We got Jesus field goal, right decision, or Trey got more plays in the end zone for experience. That was wonderful. Listen, I'm not a big advocate of having Brandon Ayuk kind of go into the field and play on the field, be on the field and did what he did and got that 15. That 15. Hold on, let me see. Here we go. That's what I wanted. I wanted to get rid of it. All right, so I wasn't happy with Brandon. I know he's emotional. I know it's just preseason, and but we got penalized. So instead of going for 2, we missed it because of the penalty. But there's always 2 sides to every coin, right? The fact that we missed the 2-point conversion, we were able to. Our defense was able to step up, stop the offense, got the ball back, put it in Trey Lance's hands, and Trey Lance marched down the field, getting the ball where it needed to go, and we allow Jake Moody to kick the winning field goal. What a great kick. I know he barely made it. But the point is he made it. And that, for Jake Moody, is a positive. It is a positive for Jake Moody. Why is it a positive? Because it will build confidence in him. Imagine if he would have missed the field goal. Then he would have continued to, woe is me. He would have continued to, I can't kick. What's wrong? But the fact that he made it, the fact that we won the game, even though the game is in preseason, it doesn't mean anything in the wins and loss columns. But it is a builder, confidence for not only for Jake Moody as our kicker, but it is a confidence for Trey Lance. It is confidence for Sam Darnold. I love the way Brock Purdy came in and played. Brock Purdy looked pretty good. I'm excited what took place today for the quarterbacks. There was a lot of mistakes, but it to happen in a preseason game, right? But overall, I think the Niners came out with a fire. I think the defense was so bad against the Raiders. I think that Steve Wilkes got on their ass. I love how they responded to last week's loss. I love the way the defense responded to Steve Wilkes. They stepped up to the plate. They were harassing the quarterbacks. They were putting pressure. They were covering. Embry Thomas looked good. Womack looked good. The defense, listen, that saving touchdown by Jair Brown was amazing right before the half. Why? Because the Broncos had no timeouts. It was a Dak Prescott all over again, where they couldn't spike the ball on time. The time ran out on the Broncos. They spiked the ball. It wasn't enough time, and they went into the locker room without those extra 7 points. That is huge, huge. And that was all Jair Brown stopping that almost touchdown. So that was huge on part of Jair Brown. I loved it. I love the poise. I know that Trey Lance started a little rough. He threw that iron pick, but it was batted, and the team the Denver Broncos recovered. But Trey Lance did not allow this to phase him. Trey Lance did not allow it to get him down. He went in there. He took control of the offense. He marched the offense down in a few plays, and he got it done. I am very proud of Trey Lance. I am proud of what Sam Darnold did, and I am definitely proud of Brock Purdy. I'm proud of Brock Purdy. I closed my door, so hopefully my birds don't hear my birds in the background. I can't use my equipment right now for the reasons that I explained earlier. I'm using my iPad. It's an older iPad, so bear with me. But we'll make it work. God is good, eh? God is good. We'll make it work. And I'm fired up. I know it's just preseason. I know a lot of people don't care about preseason. I do. I'm a raw guy. I don't buy into the fact that preseason determines how we're going to be in the regular season. It doesn't. But it was confidence for Jake Moody to kick that winning field goal. It was confidence for Trey to be able to move the ball and get us into that winning position. All that counts. Graham was a beast. Whitner was a beast. Winners was a beast at linebacking. Latu caught a touchdown. He didn't drop the ball. That was a positive for Cameron Latu. That was nice to see from Cameron Latu. Normally bring up the comments, but it's hard for me to see the comments because my iPad is not that big. I see. Oh, look who's here. Oh my goodness. Let's see if I can bring it. How do I bring it on? Hold on. Look who's here. I left already. My boy Nathaniel. He's a big. He likes the Braves. Boo! And he's making fun of my Giants. It's all good. That's all good. And we lost by 1. He'll tell you a loss is a loss, but it doesn't matter. We played them good. But we're not talking about baseball. We're talking about football. Nathaniel. We're talking about football, ladies and gentlemen. Corey Davis is in the house. What's up, Corey? We got Roberto Davis. We got Dilla in the house. We got Daniel Cantu. We got Jeff Yorks in the house. We got Don in the house. What's up, Don? Who else? We got David McNiner in the house. What's up, David McNiner? We got Juice M in the house. Who else do we have in here? Roberto Davis in La Casa. We got my Uso brother, Jason. We got Marcus Pearson. How you doing, Marcus? Welcome. What else? Who else do we have? If your name, I apologize. We got Daniel Barry Sports in the house. What's up, my brother? Luis Moreno is in the house. Kimberly's in the house. John's in the house. What's up, John? Hi, sir. Here, I want to make sure. And there's a couple of you that says Facebook. Unfortunately, you got to let Facebook identify Restream. I'm using my friend's Restream. Those of you that know Brandon for 49ers Facebook, I'm using his Restream while I do my lives temporarily. But if I missed your name, my apologies. I'm getting used to using my laptop. Eric Wilkes is in the house. What's up, Eric? And unfortunately, I don't have my sound bites. I miss my sound bites, so I gotta make my own. Pew 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 pew. I gotta make my own shit up. What's up, James Humphreys in the house? What's up, James Humphrey? What a game! We got my boy Steve-O in the house. What's up, Steve-O? Steve-O. What's up, bro? So what a game! It was preseason game 2. We won 20-21. Brandon Ayuk came on the field. There was a penalty. We were not able to get the 2 points that we needed to tie, but it gave our defense a chance to step up. They did what they had to do. They stopped their offense. They gave the ball back to Trey. Trey marched down the field, showing that he's the guy. And we were in position for Jake Moody to kick the winning field goal. Amazing. Randy Daytona's in the house. What's Randy? Where do you get that gas patch? I have one, bro. I have quite a few of them. Hit me up after the show. We'll talk. I'm going to do like Manny Mansell. Show me the money, honey. Let's go. We got Tiff Dog, 49er in the house. What's up? Yes, let's talk a little bit of Ronnie Bell, Mr. Michigan, the Wolverine. I'm not a big Michigan fan, but Ronnie Bell has been really looking good. I know he had a drop that was costly in this game. Then he had a drop that was a turnover and against the Raiders. But overall, I'm impressed what I seen from Ronnie Bell. Ronnie Bell he looks good. He looks good. All I know is, hey, Danny Gray, watch out, buddy. And let's send our prayers to Danny Gray. He got his shoulder dislocated after that first punt return. Please keep him in your prayers for his speed recovery. I hate when players get hurt, but the guy can't stay healthy, man. So it's going to be hard for him to try to win a job on this roster if he can't play. So listen, Ronnie Bell is taking full advantage of the situation. So let's go, Ronnie Bell. Let's see. You gotta run. Have a good night, faithful. All right, Jeff. Yours. Have a good night, sir. Good to see you. Let's see if I can I'll try to bring you up the best I can. I'll put that patch on my headboard. That's what I'm talking about, baby. I hit it twice to make it work. Corey's saying hi, Nathaniel. He's saying, what's up, Nathaniel Hewley? If he doesn't respond, Corey, Nathaniel comes in here to talk shit about his Braves, but he doesn't stay. He can only handle so much of my, he likes to call it bullshit. So he can only handle so much of my stuff. So if he left, he probably left because he doesn't want to hurt me. So he can only handle me so much. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see here. All right. We're talking to each other. Look who it is. My little sister. My girl. See, I got to click on these twice, I think, to make it work. My little sister, Melissa. How you doing, Melissa? Hug. Big hug to my little sister, Melissa. I love you, girl. I hope you're doing good. Thank you for popping in. Really appreciate it. My boy, Swift Dog says, love the content. Let's go, Niners. Thank you for the love, brother. Thank you for the love. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. I know there's so many content creators out there that are amazing. They do their work. But thank you for supporting the Niner Sickness and the Niner Sickness. You guys are amazing. Let's go. Is in the house. What's up, brother? How you doing, sir? I'm fired up, man. I'm fired up. Tonight could be the starter. Man. You know, Jair Brown is playing so well that even if they use a 3, now unless they use him as, I know he's a safety, or is he a corner? Because if he's a corner, that I can see him. All I know is this. Isaiah Oliver has not been the guy as advertised. Isaiah Oliver has not been the guy as advertised. And I don't know, man. We got our first super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Let's see if I can bring it up on here. We got our first super chat from Roberto Davis. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Appreciate it. He says, Bell looks like a dog. Trey kind of broke even. Yeah, I love the confidence that Trey was able to build. I love that Jake Moody was able to build that confidence with that kick. How important was that kick for Jake Moody? To me personally, I think that kick for Jake Moody was more important for him than winning the game. He has to start building his confidence. He got to find his way on this team. And this kick, it's a great way to start. He's definitely hitting in the right direction. Thank you for the super chat. We got Maggie. We got Maggie in the house. What's up, Maggie? Welcome to the channel. If you guys haven't already, please hit the like button. If you guys haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to the channel. I truly appreciate it very, very much. Let's go, Niners. Let's go. Let's go, Niners. Let's go. What did Melissa say? Lighting it up. Trey Lance, man. Listen, all three quarterbacks did great today. Brock Purdy came in. He demonstrated that he's ready to go. He moved the ball with 4 out of 5 for 65 yards. No touchdown, 1 sack, but he moved the ball. He looked good. And then Sam Darnold came in, started a little rough, but then Sam Darnold started to find his footing underneath him and started to play good. I'm glad that Kyle, I know fans are pissed off that Sam Darnold started in the third quarter. They felt that it shouldn't Trey Lance, but let's be honest. I believe Sam Darnold got five series and Trey got 4. So Trey only got 1 series less than Darnold. So they both got their opportunities to demonstrate that they have gotten better. We're very proud of them. Yes. Let's talk about Calero. I'm gonna make my own noise. I don't got my machine going, so I'm gonna make a fool out of myself. You know me, I'm good at that. This is why my boy Nathaniel doesn't stay, because I'm trying to save him from an embarrassment. Let's see, what's about Jack Calero? Jack Calero, John, this kid worked very hard at his craft. I've been hearing great things about him in training camp. He's been putting in the effort. He's been working hard, putting in the time. It was nice to see him get a touchdown. It was nice to see Jack Calero get a touchdown. All the hard work that he puts in, everything that he does, man, it was nice to see him get a touchdown for sure. I gotta hit these twice. What's sorry, I'm trying to read, but the letters are so freaking small. My bro from another mother, let's go Niners. That's right, Lance kicked butt. That's right, Big Daddy Niners. Welcome to the channel, Big Daddy. From one Big Daddy to another. Welcome, my friend. Let's see here. Maggie says, all chat, pay Bosa. Why isn't that being addressed? Maggie, let me just let you know, don't worry, Bosa is going to get paid. There's no way that, listen, the 49ers have a great track record in signing their players. If the 49ers love a player, they have shown with history that they love Kittle, they signed him. They love Fred Warner, they signed him. They love Eric Armstead, they signed him. Now, I know that DeForest Buckner, but that was a whole different situation. I'm not going to get into that in this live. I can do a different live on that breakdown. But they liked Deebo Samuel, even with the whole festival thing that it was going off the last offseason that I want to be traded, blah, blah, blah. What happened? They still signed Deebo Samuel. So let me just reassure you, Nick Bosa isn't going anywhere. And the reason why they're taking their time is because this signing is going to be the biggest signing in 49er history. Let me repeat it again. This signing, once Nick Bosa signs on the dotted line, it's going to be a contract for the ages until the next player takes it further. But this contract is going to be the biggest contract that that the Niners are going to be signing in history. And they got to work a lot of kinks out. They got to work a lot of fine detail. They're working. I trust John Lynch. I trust Kyle Shanahan. And I also trust Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa wants to be here. The Niners want him to be here. And matter of fact, let's be honest. The less that Nick Bosa is on the training camp, the less chances of him getting hurt. So, don't worry, Melissa. He will be delivered and ready to go week 1. Look who it is. Gabriel Hernandez is announced. What's up, Gabriel Hernandez? Welcome, my friend. What's up, Beto? Niners, number 1, all gas and no brakes. You got it, baby. All gas, no brakes. I want to move this keyboard and pad that I have in front of me, but they're useless. They're just there for show. Strip Dog, I'm glad we had our kicker be put in a situation where all of it on his foot. The kick was a little off, but he pulled it out, and I see a lot of potential for all our Niners. Fire. Yes, it was. It could have been a better kick, but at the end of the day, he made it through the upright. We scored the winning field goal, and this is definitely going to be confidence building for the young man. Not only did Moody got confidence as a rookie, Latu also got confidence catching that. You got to figure these kids are young. They're make the roster. They got all this pressure. And then Latu has been dropping everything. Everything. Last week against the Raiders, he fumbled the ball. Imagine, if you will, being in his shoes for a minute. It's so easy for a lot of us to judge from this side of the spectrum, but we got to put ourselves in the shoes of this young man and the things that he was dealing with. So I am very pleased, and I am very happy that he was able to get a touchdown and was able to catch the ball and was able to impress his teammates, his coaches, and himself. Great job, Cameron Latu. And Graham, our linebacker, our 6th pick or 7th pick out of Purdue, was amazing. The other kid, Winners, out of TCU, was great. We got some great play out of our young men. That stop by Jair Brown was amazing. Yeah, that's a good point, Earl. Bring it up. See, it doesn't. There we go. What the heck is wrong with Mitch? Man, he chanked it. I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I did not like the way he kicked today. But he's played in games. He'll get it together. I'd rather Jake Moody build his confidence. I know that Mitch will find himself. He will collect himself, and he'll be better next week for sure. Let's see here. We got a couple of Facebook. Unfortunately, Facebook is not identifying who you are. Hold on. Come on. It's not identifying who you are. So please put your name after your comment so that I can, because it just says Facebook user. Heading home from the game. See, I don't know who you are because it just says Facebook user. So if you can put your name, I appreciate it, just so that I can identify you and address you accordingly with the respect that you deserve. Brick by brick, we're getting this. By the way, talking brick by brick, Luis Moreno, have you guys seen the last installment, Brick by Brick? Wasn't that a beautiful piece? They started with Brock. They went to Fred Warner's home, and just the way they put it all together, I love it. I can't wait for the next. I cannot wait for the next brick by brick. I thought it was so great to see that. Let's see here. Moody, Latu, Trey, Gray. Niners keep drafting raw talent. The Niners develop their talent. You know, I was talking to my friend Nathaniel earlier today, and we have always talked about how a lot of Niner fans are they get upset that the Niners haven't won a Super Bowl yet. I understand that the goal is to win a Super Bowl, right? The goal is to win a Super Bowl and get that Lombardi trophy. But the Niners are relevant. They are winning games. Yes, the Super Bowl is the ultimate goal. But we shouldn't dismiss the fact that John Lynch, Adam Peters, Kyle Shanahan have put a great team together. They have put a great roster. Yes, we missed out on Solomon Thomas. Yes, we missed on Reuben Foster. But we got Nick Bosa. We got Deebo Samuel. We got Brandon Ayuk. We got George Kittle in the 5th round. We got Greenlaw in the 5th round. And now it looks like we got this guy, Ronnie Bell, in the 7th round. Yes, the Niners have missed out on some players. But you tell me a team that hits on every single draft pick. Draft picks is like a crapshoot. You win some, you lose some. Got the whole picture. The Niners have been great in drafting. They drafted Brock Purdy in the 7th round. Now these two cats that I mentioned earlier, the linebackers look like they can possibly be good. So listen, I understand we want to win a Super Bowl. I know we want to get Lombardi number 6, but I've been hearing lately that Kyle Shanahan should be traded. Kyle Shanahan is not a good coach. Do you know how many coaches have coached in the NFL that did not win a Super Bowl but were great coaches? Marv Levy. How many know that Marv Levy, the Buffalo Bills coach, ex-coach, was one hell of a coach? Did he win a Super Bowl? No. Does that make him a bad coach? So many coaches have not won the Super Bowl and are great coaches. We're only in year 6, guys. Continue to keep your faith on the prize. Continue to believe in Kyle Shanahan. Stop bickering. Stop crying. I'm not talking about you guys here tonight, but I'm talking about in general. Stop crying about trading and getting rid of Kyle Shanahan. Who are you going to bring in his replacement? Do you want to go through the Jim Tensulas again? Do you want to go through the Chip Kellys? Do you know how lucky the Niners are after letting go a Harbaugh that we were able to get Kyle Shanahan 2 years later? Do you know that Kyle Shanahan built this team from the floor up? He tore it down and he built it. Him and John Lynch built it from the floor up. I don't know about you, but when I walk around showing my colors, I walk with my head up. I am prideful. Why? Because my team does not suck. My team might have not made the Super Bowl. My team have not won a Super Bowl yet, but my team doesn't suck. Why? Because my team goes to the NFC Championship every freaking year. You know how many teams don't make it to the NFC Championship game? Do you know how many teams like the Dallas Cowboys? Tell me, when was the time the Dallas Cowboys went to an NFC Championship game? Now, I am not blinded. I understand the Super Bowl or bust, as they say. The ultimate goal is a Super Bowl. But if you keep on knocking every year, you are about to cross the finish line. That Super Bowl is coming. This team is loaded. This team is loaded from top to bottom. Brock Purdy is going to be able to execute what Kyle wants. And I believe as long as Hal is part of this team, as long as we don't lose major players due to injury, this team could win their 6th Lombardi trophy this year. Let's hold that name that is attached to the 49ers. What are the Niners known for? The faithful. What do they call us? The faithful. 49er faithful. This offseason, I haven't felt like we are the faithful. There's been too much bickering. There's been too much complaining. I don't want Trey. I don't want Brock. Sam Darnold sucks. All this bickering amongst each other. Our team went 13-4 or 13-3 last year. We are competitive. We're not one and done like the Cowboys were 2 years ago when they lost to us. We're not one and done like the Chargers when they lost and gave up the lead to the Jaguars. We're not one and done. Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch wins games. And we win it without a quarterback. I don't want to seem like I'm yelling, but I just want to gather together as a fan base and start representing the faithful all over again. All over again. Yes, we have high expectation. Yes, we desire to watch a Super Bowl. Many of you have not seen a Super Bowl win live. I got the chance to watch 5 Super Bowls. I've been to 5 parades in San Francisco celebrating the Super Bowl. I understand that a lot of you young bloods are hungry and thirsty to experience the same as me. And I want the Niners to win a Super Bowl for me, you guys. But we cannot deny how good we are. We cannot deny, or we shouldn't deny, how good Kyle Shanahan is. Now, is Kyle perfect? No. Does Kyle have an ego? Yes. But a lot of good coaches usually have an ego trip. Kyle's not perfect. Kyle is arrogant. He makes his mistakes. But the guy, great play caller. The guy puts players in the right spot. He gets receivers separated that are not in a youth. He puts quarterbacks in good situations. As long as the quarterback can do what Kyle wants them to do, Kyle will make them flourish. Look what he did for Matty Ice. Look what he did for his name is Schwab. Made him a freaking a hell of a player. You know he sucks. The Niners are relevant. They're winning games. We went on a 10-game streak. We won 10 games in a row. You know how hard it is to win one game in the NFL? And yet we won 10. And I don't care why we didn't play that defense. I don't give a crap defense that we played against. Do you know how hard it is to win a game in the freaking NFL? And your Niners, our Niners, won 10. That's not 10, this is 10 games in a row. Be proud of your team. Yeah. Roberto Davis says he made Nick Mullins look good, and we know Nick Mullins is trash. How many know that Nick Mullins is trash? Nick Mullins is trash, and he looked good under Kyle. Maybe Kyle develop quarterback like Andy Reid, but if you can run the system that Kyle wants you to run, he'll make you look good. You just got to do what Kyle needs you to do. Run his offense. And will make you into a Pro Bowler. This year Niners song should be Neil Young's Heart of Gold. Hey Siri, play Heart of Gold by Neil Young.
Heart of Gold by Neil Young now playing.
Hey Siri, pause. I'm not gonna too much because you know how YouTube is, and YouTube starts shutting you down and flagging for copyright music. So, but there you go, brother. What's sad is even when the fans happy and still point out the flaws. Bobby, welcome. First of all, Bobby, welcome to the channel, man. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you, my friend. You're right. I go on Twitter and I hear people that back up Trey talk shit about Brock. People that back up Brock talking shit about Trey. And it seems like everybody's talking shit about Sam Darnold. My friend Daniel, the word he likes to use. Get out of your feelings. Get out of your feelings. Which quarterback makes the team better? Which quarterback gives you the better chances of winning right now? Not in the future next year. Which quarterback gives you the chances of winning right now? If that's Brock Purdy, let's rock with Brock Purdy. Let's support him, even if you love Trey. I love Trey. I wanted Trey to be drafted by the Niners. But I'm going to support Brock because Brock is giving us the best chances. Now, it's no fault of Trey Lance. He just doesn't have a lot of reps under his belt. He needs to be developed. The Niners right now, unfortunately, don't have the luxury to develop him. His developmental stage was last year. Last year was the year for Trey Lance to develop and who he would be or who he will not be. Last year would have been the year the Niners would have rocked with him in the ups and in the lows. But unfortunately, no fault of Trey Lance. He got hurt. And then Jimmy came in, played good. Now, Jimmy wasn't a threat because Jimmy was going to move on no matter what. But here comes Brock Purdy. When Jimmy got hurt, Brock Purdy came in and never looked back. He was able to run Kyle's offense the way Kyle wants it to be run. And Kyle built confidence in Brock. It doesn't mean he doesn't believe in Trey. It doesn't mean that Kyle doesn't believe in Trey. It just means that he saw what he can do with Brock. Kyle of what he might do with Trey, but it's not there yet. He still needs to be developed. He still needs reps. The reason why Brock went 7th instead of higher is because he's not tall. He doesn't have a strong arm, but he played a lot of football in college. Now, Trey Lance is your prototype, right? He's the prototype quarterback. Big body, 6'4", 200 plus pounds, with a cannon of an arm. That is the prototype of quarterbacks. So, of course, the Niners gave up to go get him. But the problem with Trey Lance is he hasn't had that many reps. And for those who call Lance a bust, you should be ashamed of yourself. I don't know what Trey Lance is going to be. I don't know if he's going to be an all-pro or a bust down the line. But he's not either right now. Right now, he's a quarterback with potential. He's a quarterback with the ability to play better. But he needs time. And right now, the Niners don't have the luxury. Why? Because they want to win a Super Bowl. But it has nothing to do with Trey. The fact that people hate Brock because it's not Trey, it amazes me. Brock is not playing for the Raiders. Brock is not playing for the Cowboys. He's definitely not playing for the Seahawks. If you want to hate Dak Prescott, if you want to hate Geno Smith, go for it. They're not on our team. But why are Niners hating on Trey Lance or Brock Purdy? Why are they even hating on Sam Darnold? Now, if you want to tell me, Sam Darnold, I am not encouraged by Sam Darnold. I've seen too much of his football. The guy breaks under pressure. He sees ghosts. He makes mistakes. I am not confident in Sam Darnold. That's fine. That's fine. That is a legitimate reason how to feel about Sam. But we don't know what Sam can be under Kyle. Maybe he'll be better. Maybe he will continue to be trash. We don't know. Just like we know that Trey's not a bust, we don't know how Sam's going to be under Kyle and more reps under the system. I understand you guys have your favorite player, whether it's Trey, whether it's Brock, and that's okay. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, I support the logo, the 49er logo. I support the name and not the name in the back. Well, actually, it's my last name, so I take it back. I support the name in the back. That's my last name on this particular jersey. So, but you guys get my point. Tonight was amazing. I enjoyed watching tonight's football. It was entertaining. Yes, I know it's just preseason. But it was entertaining. I'm happy for Trey. I'm truly happy for Trey for doing what he did today. I'm happy for Sam Darnold for doing what he did. And I'm definitely happy for Brock coming in, shaking off the cobwebs, and looking good out there. The better they look, the better we have a chance to get to the Super Bowl. So instead of being against our quarterbacks, let's support them. Be happy when Sam Darnold does good. Be happy when Trey Lance does good. Be happy when it's good. Why? The better they look, the better they perform, the better chances of this 49ers offense to be explosive, and we can win a championship. Ideally, it would be to win a championship and a Super Bowl with a great quarterback. If that's Trey Lance, the ultimate goal for you guys that love Trey Lance that way, you would love to win a Super Bowl with Trey. And that's fine. For those that support Brock Purdy, you may want to win a Super Bowl with Brock, and that's fine. But at the end of the day, I just want to win the Super Bowl. If that's Trey, let's go Trey. If that's Brock, let's go Brock. If Sam Donald needs to come in for 2, I want him to be successful. I want him to win. Why? We win, the better we would be. So why not support whoever is behind? I just don't understand the hate for one quarterback over the other. Not everybody. I am not, and I don't want to give the impression that I'm talking about all Niner fans, because that's not true. But there are full hand of Niner fans, particularly on Twitter, that even some of them admit it. Some of them may not admit it, but they want Trey to not to be successful. They want Trey to fall on his face because they want Trey to be the quarterback. So in other words, it's Trey or nothing. For those that love Brock, it's Brock or nothing. That shouldn't be. Root for the guy that is behind. If it's Brock, root the shit out of Brock. If it's Trey, root the shit out of Trey. If Sam Darnold comes in for a game or 2, support the guy. They're representing the red and gold, ladies and gentlemen. They're not representing the silver and blue, the Cowboys. They're not supporting the Seahawks. They're not supporting they're supporting the San Francisco 49ers. If Sam Darnold does good, we are. If Brock Purdy does good, we're doing good. If Trey Lance does good, guess what? The Niners are doing good. It's that simple. It really is. It is that simple. There it is. Roberto Davis. Especially a year like last year, right? We were in the NFC Championship game. And we were our freaking running back. We were starting our running back as QB1. The more quarterbacks we have, the better. The better. So we need as many quarterbacks as we can possibly have. This whole, they're going to trade Trey is garbage. And I hope that Trey made it hard for the Niners to trade him. If indeed the Niners were thinking of trading, I hope Trey Lance made it harder on Kyle and on Johns not to trade him. I really do. Because I want to see Trey stay here. I want to see Trey develop here. 2 thumbs up on all QBs tonight. Respect. That's what I'm talking about, David Villa. A true Niner fan has their favorite players, but they will support whoever gives us the best chance to win at any position. At least that's the way it should be. Even if Sam is third, I think he's good. He's a good third. Absolutely. You know how many third-string quarterbacks are garbage out there? You know how many third-string quarterbacks right now on all 31 teams are probably not better than Sam Darnold? Sam Darnold is probably the best third-string quarterback right now. And we have him. And Trey Lance right now is probably the best QB2 that we have in the NFL. Probably. I would have to check that more. And Brock Brock Purdy is good enough right now to be quarterback 1. Hold on, guys. Go. Where did I go? Sorry. Hold on, guys. My key to go. I just went blind. Where did I go? Can you guys still see me? I can't see myself. I can't see myself. Hold on, guys. What? But I froze, unfortunately. So I'm going to call it a night, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. You guys are amazing. Have a wonderful night. God bless. And we'll see you guys on the next stream. Peace.